How to control your emotions. Everyone has emotions. We have feelings about most, if not everything. We go through a range of them day in and day out. When we wake up, there's a general feeling if it's going to be a good day or not. When we dress ourselves, we dress according to how we feel, what we want to feel, or what we want to project. When we drive to work, the traffic affects us and our disposition when we get to the office. And the list goes on. It's not our emotions that become a problem. It's how we handle them that tends to create the problems. We need to be the master of ourselves. If you're the type of person who has trouble controlling how they feel, here are a few things that might be able to help you. Identify emotions and reasons behind them. Not everyone can identify what they're feeling. It takes time to process sometimes. It's important that you're able to figure out what your emotions are so that you'll know how to deal with them. For example, the feeling of jealousy. Sometimes people mistake it for annoyance or anger, when in fact it's just plain jealousy. Once you've figured out what it is, you'll be able to backtrack the source for your feeling. And when you discover what the root cause is, you'll be able to figure out how to avoid it or to resolve that feeling or situation. It may sound like a pretty basic skill, to be able to identify your feelings correctly, but you'll be surprised to find that it's not a common skill. It has to be practiced. Avoid situations. We all have stress triggers. Sometimes it's people, sometimes it's situations. Whatever it is that seems to upset you or to bring out the worst in you, you need to avoid it at all costs. Life is too short to waste just getting by, or just tolerating the things that upset you. If you can nip it in the bud, then do that. It may not be easy to cut ties or to avoid certain situations, but once you start trimming the fat in your life, you'll feel much lighter and more confident. Keep reactions in check. If you're not able to prevent your emotions from coming out, then you need to learn how to appropriate the right reactions to situations and people. You're allowed to have your feelings. But you're not always afforded the luxury of expressing them the way you feel like. Make a routine or a process for yourself. Like before expressing anger, count to 10 and take deep breaths. Before you express disappointment, make sure you've examined all angles of the situation. Check yourself and the magnitude of your reaction. It will not only help you manage your emotions but also prevent others from taking it the wrong way. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, share, and subscribe.